Oh, of course. Reason number one, you really have no idea what you're capable of. You have limits that are imposed onto you by society and the world and your upbringing. I have lots of limits, right? And there's actually a good reason for a lot of these. They're meant to keep you safe. They're meant to keep you to conform. But when you really think about what you want to accomplish in your life, the form in which you actually get there, let's say being a pop star, like my daughter's into that, or me makes lots of money. You know, that lots of money, you know, I thought I wanted to be a billionaire, right? And then I realized $1 billion is a lot of money. And I almost I'm talking myself out of it. That's too much money. And I think what I'm trying to say is that $1 billion, I think I could do. The question is, how, right? Instead of saying that's too much money, I can say how. Like, that's kind of what you have to think about. The more you kind of ask the question, how can I do it? The more your brain just starts to kind of change, right? Even if you're just playing around, like, how can I make $1 billion? You're gonna either like fight it, thinking like it's impossible, and you're just not willing to do what it takes, or you're gonna actually just say, hey, maybe if I did, I could. You know, I would do this, this, and this, right? Reason number two, why the fuck not, right? Just go for it, right? What's it feel like to be this child here, this kid, where there's basically no limits, right? That's kind of the advantage of being an adult. You get more control over what you want to do. You have more power. But as you get older, as I've gotten older, your kind of window closes. And it's not your, I mean, to some degree, I guess, practically, sometimes your opportunities become more difficult, or they start to close on you because your limit of time. But the fact is, you can still have a childlike mentality, and if you really think about it, you can still think like that, right? Or a portion of your day to acting like a child, in the sense that be thinking like a child where there's no limits, where you can be a tiger. Tiny, what do you want to be when you grow up?
What you said?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor!
A doctor, okay. I don't know where she got that from. That's cool, right? You just never know, right? I was hoping she would say like she wants to be a tiger or a princess. Here's reason number three, and I'm gonna end this video with this. I'm 37 years old. I just turned 37, but I'm on my way to my 40s. And there have been many times in my life where I've accomplished something that I thought I never could. Losing weight, being able to do a pull-up, making the income. I mean, I don't know, to some degree I didn't know I would be able to make this much. It's not like I'm a millionaire or anything, but I'm definitely making good money, and I'm pretty damn happy about it, doing what I'm doing. Finding the wife that I have, having the family that I have, the people, overconquering, being an introvert and being more social. Like, there's just so much stuff that I've accomplished that I never thought, like stuff I've always wanted that were just, they seem impossible, right? And, you know, maybe, you know, obviously getting married and having children and being a happy family as an example, as a goal, you know, maybe the first step is just to just talk to a girl. I'm just kind of using it as an example, but just think about that for a moment. Like, you just don't know what you can do, you know? And when you decide, like, you commit to something that, you know, let's say you can lift 100 pounds, and you set a goal to lift 102, you know, and you lift 102, and then you go for 105, and then you do 105, and then you set another goal to lift 107. You know, every time you push yourself past your limit, you just get stronger, better, and everything. You know, I'm talking about 1 pound outside, 1% outside of what you think is comfortable. And when you make like a giant leap, like for example, let's say you can lift only 100 pounds, and you know, and I'm saying do 101 pounds, just using weightlifting as an analogy. What if you set a goal to lift 150 pounds? Probably not a good idea if all you can lift is 100 pounds to lift 150 pounds like the next time you work out. But maybe set a goal for 6 months. You know, I set a goal to deadlift 500 pounds in 1 year. I finished it within 6 months. I gave myself a time limit that was kind of a good amount of time. And every time you push towards that level, like you just, you know, and part of you feels like you might not accomplish it, and it's kind of scary. And maybe the goal might be too big. So maybe you need to just make it a little bit bigger. The key thing is just got to be outside of what you think is possible. And the key is just outside, right? If you think $1 million is out of reach, what about 900,000? You know, if you think that's out of reach, what about 500,000? If you think that's out of reach, what about 100,000? Right? And you just keep doing this. You keep reiterating your goals. And the thing is, as you approach that goal, what you're going to find is you're going to like, oh shit, I'm here already. That's what happens. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Click the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you have a video request or just like to talk on my comments. All right, bye.